OMG.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's your boy JYG coming in live in the building. Happy to have you all here. We got a fantastic show for you today. But first off, Elder, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Outstanding.
That's good.
Yeah.
Alfonso?
What's up, everybody? Happy April. Yesterday was April Fool's, the best day of the year. But yeah.
It was somebody's birthday, too.
Some, yep. I don't know who.
Somebody's birthday. Whose birthday was that, Heather?
I don't know.
It was my Bubba's.
Oh,
where's the horn at?
Yeah, where's your horn at?
I am.
I'm not doing too good right now. Hold on, my bad. Hold on. I was trying to integrate the horn with everything, but Soda Can Assassin told me not to change nothing. I should just listen. Hold on. There you go.
There you go.
You hear that at all? Okay.
Yes, cool. It's loud.
Yeah, it's loud.
It's loud.
So y'all, we got a show for you today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and play this intro, and then we're gonna get back to you. What up, Soda Can Assassin? You the first one to put it on about 21 minutes ago. So we appreciate you, man.
Oh my God.
We got a new way. We're letting you know ahead of time before we go live, so you can set your life around our foolishness. Moving right along. Is there anything else that we want to cover before we get started with the intro?
No, we'll tell them about the show after the intro. So go ahead and play it.
Well, you guys just hang tight, and we'll be right back after this.
And I hear that bing, you know what I mean?
We can hear you.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. In order for me to mute myself, I have to turn my camera over, and y'all told me that this was a better view. You're not kicking me off.
We're taking interviews.
Why are you playing?
Take interviews, people.
No, we don't.
But third wheel. We're not replacing you. The job is yours. I'll get that later. Heather.
What?
Stop.
Sharon. What? God, you want me to dial camera?
Hey, go get you some milk. You need some milk. Man, shout out for Heather with the die for this.
You're so childish.
Heather said she wouldn't die for it. All right. We are back. And before we start to get to all the things that we want to get to, let's just hold on one second. Let's see. Does anybody remember what we talked about last week? 'Cause I don't think Heather was here, was he? No.
No.
Yeah, y'all talked about the lady that suffocated the guy on OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, the kinky stuff. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Was there anything that you wanted to add to the kinky show? Because you didn't get a chance to be a part of the kinky show. It wasn't.
Yes, I did. I called in.
Yeah, but you really didn't get a chance to really do what you want to do. If you didn't know, guys, this is what we were talking about last week: kinky Insta freaks, message leaks, and Hot Wheels. Is there anything you want to talk about on that? Because you're a valued member of the show and want to give you all the opportunity to be able to do so.
No, it's okay.
Okay, great. All right. Alfonso, is there anything else that you want to cover on that?
No, I think I'm good.
Jeremy, are you trying to buy time right now?
Just a little bit, because I wanted to do something different, and you guys, if I don't lead it, the conversation, then
Okay, no. Anyways,
Well, someone hasn't been on the show for like 2
I
weeks.
know, right? For
Whoa,
real.
y'all
but
are
you can
talking
cut me
over me.
off.
We're not doing
You can
that.
cut me
Everybody
off.
chill
Okay,
out.
that's cool. Okay.
Don't you cut me off.
Cut me off. How many times?
It's on accident. It's not intentional. I'm so sorry.
Oh, accident.
That was accident too.
I bet it was.
Okay. I'll take that.
Well,
okay,
great.
So welcome to the show, everyone. And we are back with a deep dive into the stories that why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing.
Laughing with you.
We were waiting for you to start the show.
I'm trying to start it and you're laughing at me. Okay. We only got one viewer right now, so take two.
All right.
Welcome to the show, everyone. We're back with another deep dive into the stories that have taken over headlines. Y'all know Mr. West, aka Yee, aka the Don, which I've never heard that till today. It was so wild. Crazy man, right? Mr. Kanye West. Yep, him right there. He did it again. So if y'all don't know, he had an interview with DJ Akademiks that everyone is talking about. And Marvin Sapp's recent controversy has sparked debates about fake leadership and social media. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that today. It's a lot. We're talking about religion, and then we're talking about people being crazy. So I don't even know. This is going to be a little bit wild. I just want to say the disclaimer now. This is for entertainment purposes.
Hey, there we go.
Please don't take what we say to heart. You know, don't when we comment on religion, don't look at us crazy, okay? Because we're not that deep into it. It's for entertainment, okay?
I mean, I'm a veteran, so I'm going to speak on it on how I know it to be. So hold on to your butts, as they say on Jurassic Park. It's going to get wild. So everybody give a shout out to Heather for introing everything in. Good job, Heather.
Right. Good job.
Let's go ahead and get this party started, shall we?
Let's
All
go.
right. So one thing that you need to know about this is that, well, let's see. Let's kick things off with the explosive interview with DJ Akademiks. All right. So from controversial statements to unexpected moments, he reminded us why he is indeed the headline king. There we go. It's playing now. Why he's the headline king. So we're going to break it down. So Yee's interview with DJ Akademiks didn't just push the boundaries, but it shattered them from his controversial statements to his unique outfit that you're going to see here in a minute. He left the audience stunned. So let's take a peek and see exactly what's going on. I'm going to play a little bit of this. Fair use. Know what you're saying. Hit a like when you come in through the building. Let's go. I
was gonna do the interview with you yesterday, and I was doing it earlier, and I seen the online shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, so I just got like a little bit exhausted.
So I don't know if you can see it in his hand, but he has the garment in his hand right now. You're going to see it in a minute, but we're going to go ahead and play some more of it, and I'll let you know what's going on. So basically, the interview set up, DJ Akademiks. Shout out to DJ Akademiks for this. Give all credit to him. But he traveled to Los Angeles to meet Kanye West for an interview, right? And Ye reportedly wanted the interview to take place in China or Japan.
In Japan.
Well, either one. They had safety concerns in the U.S., unless you know for a fact it was Japan. I think at the end of the interview, he said something. Yeah, he did. He sure did. You're right. My bad. All right, so we're going to hold off for a little bit. Let's see a little bit more and see what we got popping. And I apologize. Oh, there he is.
Bro, took that Nazi chain and made it bust, but...
All right, so let's talk about that drip. What you got, Heather, on that drip? Let's rate the drip.
I don't really understand why he's dressed like that. Like
Let's
I
get out the
watch
way.
half the I know, but I watch half the interview and it's like why that? Like because like he was saying how he knows too much and he spoke too much and now there's people trying to kill him and put his kids in Illuminati and it's like what made you want to dress like that though? Like I don't understand. I don't like it.
Let's see if he explains it, and then we'll come back and give me and Alfonso's views on it as well.
So you got this made specifically?
Absolutely. The leather, the nigga KKK shit. How much again? I think the best
He said
place.
it's leather.
Move that to the side.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
when I
It's
heard that, I
leather
was
though.
like, "Yo,
That's wild. Leather costs money if you buy the real shit. So
you a
you just spend
nasty
some
boy."
money on some shit like that? Come on
Nah,
now.
you a nasty
I
boy.
know he hot and sweaty under that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know. Mm-mm.
Damn, can't move this shit up. It'll be like here.
So right
To be
now,
honest, wait,
yeah,
hold
go
on, let
ahead.
me
Go
say
ahead. Go ahead.
something. I was watching the interview, like the beginning of it, right? When they were actually talking and like he was standing and talking. And I was like, why does he sound so out of breath? Now I understand why, because I missed that part. It's made out of leather.
Leather
He's
suit.
suffocated in that bitch. Like,
That boy got
why?
latex on. He on this kinky stuff.
I ain't gonna lie. When
Yeah.
I see him in this outfit, the first thing I thought of was the movie Django. When they have on the
Dang it.
hoods,
Oh yeah. It's like, oh, my wife made this.
yeah, and they go through the raids and stuff. I was
Yeah,
just like, man,
that was
that's
messed up. I might have to pull that
That's first
on
thing I
that
thought of.
extended clip. Yeah, on the extended clip, we're gonna have to pull that because we're gonna pull along tonight, y'all. On the extendo, we're gonna have to go ahead and come back and see what Al was talking about if you ain't watched that movie. But right now they're rearranging stuff for a picture. All right, so ain't really much that's being said right there.
Mind you
But
that he only had 40 minutes, 30 minutes actually to do this interview because Wes was finna get on a plane.
yep, they were finna go to like Japan, didn't they say something like that?
No, yeah, they were
something.
going. Yeah. Well, he was going.
All right, so let's skip it up a little bit. I think it is around 14. All right, let's see.
My kids,
Yeah.
nigga, and anybody close, whether it's the Jews, whether it's Cardi, anybody within my reach, I'm doing everything legally in my power, everything of my fucking mastermind. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm about to tweet this shit. I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweet before he ever crossed the line.
Okay.
Nobody that worked for none of these fucking labels wanted with the king. I am the Don. Lucian, don't send none of your motherfucking slaves. Don't send nobody because they getting their head torn off. Quick. We ain't got no problem. Ain't no motherfuckers. I'm the only king. I'm the only nigga that'll go up against these niggas. I'm the only nigga that survived through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Me, pussy ass, faggot ass, pink polo ass nigga.
Whoa! Just want to let you know he's talking about himself. All right, so he's making a dichotomy between him, somebody that has not shot anybody, somebody that doesn't claim to be in the streets, versus some of the rappers that claim to be in the streets. He's also criticizing Jay-Z and Beyonce and doubling down on the remarks that he made about their children. So that is one thing that he's doing, and soon he should be talking about Kim Kardashian if he hadn't already. So let's see.
Well,
so
he
far,
says that there's some white people that like say that have ownership. See, he said that his kids are celebrities and that these Caucasian people have like say so over his kids. And he was like, how do we have joint custody if I have no say so in anything they do? He was like, Kim don't even have say so.
That's facts. But that's what happens when you sign your kid into a contract, and you tried to get out of a contract yourself, and then you sign your kid into one. Slim is in the building. What's up,
You know
Slim?
what you miss?
Slim said this cat on something different. Is he don't know which way to go. Facts for real. He has no idea. But
there was a part where he was saying that he's with God and God talks through him, and that's why he's up against this fight. or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
He did say something like that. Let's see if we can find it. Every time I stop it, it started buffering. That's crazy, but it's okay. I don't know if y'all know, but here in Houston, we got some light showers. It might be interfering with some of the Wi-Fi's and things of that nature. I did download everything.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never killed nobody ass nigga. Fuck all you niggas. All
Whoa. All right. Try that.
you ever going with. Look at John Legend, old sissy ass. I ain't never do nothing wrong to that nigga. I changed generations of his life. And they got all that faggot ass hot sweater nigga come up and just this nigga wears sweaters in motherfucking August and Barbados. John Legend master.
I want to know, what did John Legend do to catch these strays, bro? Like, why is John Legend catching these strays? I don't understand.
All right. Damn.
So, no, they say he smell like mashed potatoes. I don't know where I got this from.
No, they used to be your guy, though. Like, so all these relationships, are they repairable? Like, even the Pusha, the Jay, the like, there's a long list. Even Cardi, like, I feel like, I know you say you want to hurt them, but you might overstep the line where maybe at a point Jay's like, man, I'm cool. Like, I think after that tweet, he definitely, you know, and I don't know if these are relationships that's salvageable.
Why would I want to salvage relationships with
to a lot of people?
Why would I want to salvage relationships with broke ass slaves and slave herders? Like everybody. So this is what I'm saying. The Jay-Z thing leads me to the NFL. Why do they want a Drake to be out of there? Why do they want somebody with no hits like Kendrick to do the Super Bowl? Right. This is a theory I had. The people that run the Super Bowl had to come to people who run the music industry and be like, you guys, you're letting your niggers get out of hand.
Oh my.
Oh my God, that Kanye. Would somebody take a knee for it? Where's you out of there? See, that's the problem. You let them last too long. And our league, they're for 2 years, 3 years, they're out of there. We deal with you know, we got Tom Brady, he's great. You know, we made Mahomes throw that touch in the Super Bowl, you know, so Tom.
Slim J said John Legend has a true love, and that cat don't have true love, so he's frustrated. Didn't think about it like that. What's his wife's name? Kristen. What is the woman's name? He is a supermodel. He is gorgeous, but she's crazy. She's legit crazy. Allegedly, because I think she has. Yeah, Tegan? I think so. But I don't know if y'all remember, but she had like a issue with people like saying stuff to her online. I think I'm gonna have to look it up, but she was like threatening people online. It's crazy. Anyway, allegedly, I had to look it up. So, but I mean, John Legend catching strays. Like, let me ask you a question, Heather. Is it better for a dude to stink or to smell like mashed potatoes?
Neither.
No, you gotta choose.
Stink like musty?
Stink like have a foul smell or smell like potatoes?
Potatoes stink, but like good potatoes that aren't bad, like spoiled potatoes.
I don't know. It's your call.
Okay, so if he smelled like fresh potatoes, it would be better than someone being musty.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to be around no one that's musty all the time.
Okay, yeah. I'm just asking because he said it like it was an insult.
Soap?
Whoa, easy. All right.
Oh, sorry.
Alfonso, would you rather be musty or would you rather smell like a potato?
I'd rather smell like a potato.
Okay, all right. And mashed potato.
Yeah, like some buttery mashed potatoes just smell like butter. I don't know.
Hey,
or bacon
easy.
Or something. Not like
bacon.
Like outside.
We know how you like your mashed potatoes now.
I don't know.
Slim said, yeah, please say allegedly because you don't know for sure. He could have a reason for her to be schizophrenic, bipolar. Yeah, I get it, but I get it. That's why we said allegedly. Yeah.
They also said allegedly that she was like,
everything that we say out of our mouths is allegedly.
Yeah, she made some tweets like she was going viral on X because she was tweeting about how she liked to see kids naked and stuff. and like
Whoa.
that was really huge. Yeah, it was bad.
Wait.
You didn't hear that
Of course
story?
no.
I never heard that before. Dang.
I didn't hear that
Okay,
either.
I'm gonna pull
Wait
it
a
up and we're gonna
minute.
share the screen. I
Oh,
swear to
Lord.
God. It was
Oh,
crazy. She had to
TBH
like get
old
off her ex for a little
exclusive.
while. Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
Can get a seventh ring and shit. But like, you guys at the music industry, what you got to do, start getting smaller artists and put them on. We're gonna set you up. We're gonna.
Now, this is one part that I disagree with him about. I disagree with him about him saying that Kendrick Lamar was a small artist. First off, Kendrick Lamar is short, but he's not a small artist. Right? That was a joke. What's up, John? John in the building. How you doing, John? He said hello, everyone. But yeah,
What's up?
I think
Hey, John.
I think that Kendrick Lamar is actually that guy.
Yep.
I've been listening to Kendrick Lamar before all this happened. I'm that guy that will put on Pimp a Butterfly and just listen to the whole album while at work. The whole album, all the cutscenes, everything. So I hear what you're saying, and that's your point of view. But he even expounds on that too, and he makes it make more sense. But I just wanted to stop right there and just let you know because I'm in the top 3% listening to Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, here
on
we
YouTube.
go.
I just want to put that out there. Just saying. Yay me. Let's keep going.
Like Rolling Loud. We're gonna connect them with Live Nation, and then we're gonna get a bunch of small artists, and then you'll be able to make your money off of that. And then if we take Cardi's doing good, we'll make them take the blue pill. We'll have them rap about scams.
Now they're not talking about Cardi B. All right, talking about Playboy Cardi. Does anybody know any music of Playboy Cardi?
No.
Mm-mm.
I know he's a rapper, but I don't listen to him.
Alfonso's excused. I'm excused, but Heather, you're not excused.
Why I'm not excused?
Because
Wait,
Why
that
am I
age group.
listening to that motherfucker? I don't want to listen to that shit.
What you from the streets?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you
So
talking?
what are y'all?
You claim
And
the
I'm
streets.
not from the streets. I'm not from the
Ratchetness.
streets. Guys,
You
chill out.
claim
Hmm.
ratchet activity
Mm-hmm.
like UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to like Key Glock, but I don't listen to.
That don't count. That's motivation.
No, it's okay. Well, see, Young Dolph is motivation, but
Slim said, JG, let me find out you trying to be a Houston, Texas rodeo coming from the Tennessee. Hey man, I've been rocking flannel since before I got here. So now what? Honestly, it's just wash day. I ain't had no more graphic t-shirts. You had to wash some clothes, so had to go and put on the flannel. But I like flannel. Flannel's nice. I think it looks nice. Anyway,
wintertime. That's wintertime clothes.
no, it's not.
It's
rich people clothes.
Oh,
I
there
got
you go.
AC. I can wear what I want to wear. You gonna have me out here wearing a latex hoodie
No.
because I can.
Come out in Texas weather with that shit, you gonna suffocate for real.
Oh, for real.
He's a lunatic. Don't worry about him.
Did his voice change though?
It's not accurate to you.
He's doing the white person voice. The
Because I
old
was
white
like,
man.
when he
voice, yeah.
first started talking to now in the interview, his voice has changed.
Yeah, he did on purpose. It's called
I know,
acting.
but it's like weird.
It's weird, but I mean it's the truth. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, if you look, it does seem like I don't know if it's that control, but you can see.
We're gonna skip
you
a
can
little
see-
bit. Hold on.
Wait a second.
So far he talked about Jay-Z, and we're gonna get into all these topics here in a minute. We just wanted to kind of give you a taste because, like we said, we're gonna do the extendo on this tonight. So we're gonna come back to these things. But just wanted to get to a certain part. I think this is it. Let me see. I think it's right here. Let's see.
Goal as a mom is to keep her son as far away from Kris Jenner as possible. And we all know why. We all know those sex tapes are signed for. We all know those children, just in general, celebrity exploitation. Like when my daughter wants to rap, it's a thing where, damn, you really want to get into this game like this? And it's this balance. I had people around me. I was like, yo, this man Cardi is calling my baby mama, rapping about Skims, and then saying he need vocals. She made a supporting slip. Needs vocals for the album. And the man was like, well, that will blow her up. I said, it's my daughter, nigga. And see, that's the time when nigga hear me screaming from the other room and be like, why he screaming?
Well, wait, who said they would blow her up?
Well, I purposely didn't say the names and shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so
What?
so his daughter wants to be a rapper now.
Yeah, Northwest. And she's been rapping.
Right, but there was a song that she could have been on with allegedly with Playboy Cardi, and it was talking about us, narcotics and stuff like that. He didn't want her to be a part of it, so he was outright. He was upset. So I could say something, but I'm not going to. But I should, but I'm not going to. I'll deal with you tomorrow. By the way, guys, make sure that you lock in for tomorrow for where is it at? There we go. For Just My Opinion with Slim J. Make sure you lock in with her tomorrow, 8:30. All right. Right now you are indeed watching TBH. Just thought we throw that out there. And now let's get back to the show. All right, so let's do a little breakdown of what we already know about him. So I'm going to stop the screen share and let's see. So we already know that you didn't hear this yet. You'll hear it later. But he said that he claims that Drake is a million times better and more important than Kendrick Lamar. I would say he has more spins on his album and his songs are more versatile, but I like him Lamar. I also like Drake. Sometimes you gotta let your light skin emotions prevail, and that's when, it is what it is. John Stevenson, Big John in the building, said, idolatry, you reap what you sow. Well, that's an interesting part of that conversation that we're gonna get into as well. But he was saying that he was a part of saying that he was God, essentially. And like you saw on our where is it at? On our thumbnail for him, one of his names is Jesus. And then he has Saint Louis Vuitton Don. But I don't take that as like no different than somebody being, their name being Jesus. It's all what you trying to make of it. If it's an artist name or if it's a name that your mama gave you because he thought it looked good, okay, it's how you act. But this brings a bigger problem or a bigger subject that I wanted to pick y'all minds about real quick. He discussed his views on music, fashion, politics, asserting his superiority and creativity and influence. But I want to know, do you guys think he was right? After everything that he said, was he right? What do you think? So let me ask you, Al, if you had to do a framework of like where you stood on it, how would you set up the framework?
Man, I need to I would need to watch this thing over from beginning to end. Cause one thing with Kanye, he talks a lot. And he's got so much to say, and you really got to pay attention to him because he be bouncing all over the place. And do I always agree with him? No, but he when he does go on his little rants, he does hit some good points.
Yeah.
So
So I guess what we're saying is he makes good points, but is he like the savant of this age? You know what I'm saying? Like if you could put it, like if you could make it so there could be a discussion, how would you word it to be in a discussion?
Well, with with Kanye, it's just he's known for being unapologetically bold. So,
Ooh.
but does he take it too far? Hey, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. You know, like I said, but you know, he might thrive on. You think he might do it for just to be controversial, or you know, maybe he just wants to stay relevant. But that's why he does all this. He's just being bold, you know. But you know, like you know,
So
people. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so I guess, is he crazy or is he just a really smart marketer? Is that where we coming from?
I think it's both. Really, I do. I think it's both.
Let's do the roundhouse. I know how we do it. All right, who want to go first? Oh, Heather's first. All right, it
Okay,
randomly did it.
so
I'm sorry.
I know you did that.
How did you do it?
So I feel like Wes is always throwing a tantrum. He's like a big ass kid. And it's really been, I hate to say this, but ever since his mom passed away, it's like he just keeps spiraling and spiraling. And everyone knows him for being crazy, being bold, taking the risk. He says like whatever he wants. Like he has no filter at all. So I don't really feel like it's something new to us. I feel like everybody's nosy and everybody wants the tea, and he's giving it to us. Like he knows if I say X, Y, and Z, everyone's gonna be talking about me, and then boom, I'm gonna drop a new sneaker and everyone's gonna go buy it. Like that's what it is. Or I'm gonna drop a new album. Like look at him and his wife, that Bianca lady that he's married to. When they go out in public, she dresses.
That was his
Um,
girlfriend. He didn't marry her.
no, yeah, they're married now, aren't they? Yeah, they're
Really?
married.
Oh.
Yeah, they're married now. They're supposedly there's rumors going around that she's gonna file for divorce, but they're married. But
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of a nice word to say. She's not conservative. Let's just say that she's
Oh,
not
she's not
conservative.
demure.
Demure. She's
Uh,
not demure.
she shows it all, and it's okay. That's a fashion taste, and you know she got some nice body, so she could do them things, whatever,
She
right?
got the body yada
But
yada.
it's just like like when they step out on red carpets and the only thing covered is her coochie and nipples. Like what do you think? Everyone's gonna be looking at her, like, and you know that. So it's kind of like I think he likes the attention. That's what I think it is. And when he was with Kim, he would dress Kim. He was her stylist, and it was more so of you represent me and this is how we're going to look, and I feel like that's what it is. He wants the look, he wants to be in the spotlight, and he's kind of like he said, I don't have any deals. I'm basically canceled. He doesn't have anything. Like he owes people money. And you hear a lot that people say the truth and then they have to run because the government or Illuminati or whatever, people in power are after them trying to kill them or whatever. um Allegedly, right? Because we don't know.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
yeah.
been through that. I'm pretty sure y'all haven't. So it's like, how do we really know this is true? But you know, we know a little bit about him. He's been in the spotlight for a long time, and Kim has been open of like when they got divorced about why her main reason for divorce was, and it's his mental stability. He doesn't have any. Like he's all over the place all the time. So it's kind of like I think some of it, if he is having a manic episode, right, some of it could be made up because he's not in the right mind. Then again, if he's trying to stay relevant, then it's marketing. But this could go either way because he's known to do both. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a fucking genius. Most people that came out when he came out, they're really not relevant no more. But he
He
made a
said that.
way to stay relevant. When he went with the shoe was sold everywhere till Adidas dropped them. He was signed with Gap, which I didn't even know he was signed with Gap. So they said they were dropping him.
Yep,
So
he
it's
was
like,
with them.
he was making money, so it's kind of like there's two different ways to see it. And, I think that he does need help. you know, and he needs to like get it. But I mean, I don't know. It's kind of all over the place.
Okay, that was a good take. You didn't really leave nothing on that bone. I'll take it to Al now and see if he got something you want to add to it.
Damn. Okay. Well, Heather pretty much said it all.
Yes, she did way better than what I
that
thought.
was good. That was good. That was good, Heather. That was really good.
Good job.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess the only thing that I could. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess the only thing that I could say in response to that is I believe that Heather hit on the nail when she started off with the mom thing. He changed. His music changed. His mood changed. Everything changed. But I also think that's not an excuse for him telling the truth. I think he's been telling the truth. The only difference now is that we're seeing him being a little unhinged. In this video as well, that we didn't get a chance to get to that part, DJ Akademiks, although he wasn't able to ask a lot of questions, he did get a chance to ask one question in particular, which was, what happened to the Sunday services? I don't know if y'all remember.
What did happen to that? Yeah.
Well, the answer that he had to that was,
that's when his daughter started her whole music thing. Was there with him?
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, it was. So the reason why is because they started hitting him up for more money. They started to exploit his words, starting to exploit him more about that. And I can believe it. I can believe it because I used to play drums, bass for church, piano, and the people who are experienced, they will ask for their money. So I can see it. I can definitely see it. There used to be like circuits of different people who played that would go to different churches. Churches would change their start times so that they could make sure that their people would get there, like the people who they were paying to play the music. And if they were good enough, it's not out of the realm possibility that you're gonna make like $2,000 at the end of the Sunday, and you don't went to 2 different churches or 3, and you still pull away with $2,000. So, yeah, so it's a big deal. So, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that little segment. We're gonna take a quick little break of this, and we're gonna go into a little break of reaction. We can hear you.
Why the fuck are you fussing?
We can hear you.
I know you can hear me. You've already said that like 20 times.
Oh my God.
Every time it goes to the cuts, you coughing. You need some milk. Are you drinking milk? Are you drinking milk?
I don't drink milk. That's gross.
I need you to drink some milk. Oh my gosh. All right. Jeez. Don't worry, we getting to that. Don't you worry. I know that's what y'all came for. Usher, close them doors. Look at I know that's what y'all came for. I know it. All right. So let's get into some reaction blitz. Shout out to Heather and Alfonso for getting some reaction blitz together. I want y'all to see if y'all know who submitted.
No, we're not doing that. You're not gonna put us on blast. What is that?
What? I just want to
know. Not putting us on blast.
I'm not putting y'all on blast. No.
I don't even know what I sent. I sent them like a long time ago.
Babe, can you go to the store and get me a snack? Yeah, the one I like. Can you go to the store real quick and get it for me? Because I'm tired.
You want a snack?
I want a snack.
Okay.
Yo, she really... Yo, she... Hold on, baby. I was just playing. Baby. I was just playing. Babe, I was just playing. Come here. No, come here. Quit playing. Come here. I was just playing. I'm sorry. All right, I appreciate you.
And it's for you.
You know, I'm so tired of these dudes coming online bragging about what these women overseas would do for you. The women in America are fine too. Like, watch this. Check this out. Hey, baby, would you mind making me a sandwich?
Make your own damn sandwich.
This is embarrassing. How far is Thailand again?
Oh,
That's not true.
man, come on.
If my
Man.
man asks for a sandwich, I'm gonna make him a sandwich. I
Oh
don't
my
care what
God.
nobody say.
Hmm.
That's how you keep them. Take care of them,
Don't
baby.
get
Feed
that
them.
soda, I promise. Never
Oh,
would
my
have paid it. Oh, I never would have paid it. Oh man, we might have to make a parody on that. All right, so no, it happens. It happens. Now you're a bit different. You feed anybody that's hungry, but
True.
there's some trifling women out here.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
She died in the building. Says so accurate. Yep, I'm telling you, these streets is different. These streets out here different. All right, let's keep on going. Let's see what the next reaction was. That. All right, let's see.
Damn.
That boy got hit with the trash can of justice, man.
Man, I had never seen that in a fight. Never.
Justice? Nah, I ain't never seen that either, man. That was different.
Get
It's
a
like
trash
his
can
homie
thrown.
was like, "I got you,"
That's
and
like
the trash can had some juice in it too.
right. That's like a video
That
game
was so
reaction.
fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Hey, you stop cutting our phones off, Jesus!
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you're cutting me off. God, so rude. So rude.
Whatever. I get to do that. I'm the only one that gets to do
Oh,
that.
really? Oh, okay. It's
Oh,
okay
my
for you to do
God.
that. Oh,
Hell
my
yeah,
God.
it's okay for me to do that.
Calm
Oh,
down,
you
Brian.
forgot.
Calm
You
down.
forgot, Alfonso. It's David Rufford in the Temptations.
Oh, Lord.
So the cat says that perfect trash can throw during a fight is wild.
Right? It's like you never see
Yeah.
that. It's always
I'm
the
telling
first.
you,
Always
it
first.
was great.
Just kiss.
If that didn't stop the fight, wasn't nothing gonna stop the fight.
Right? Man. Oh,
Yup.
man.
Boom. Now, if you don't know what's going on, good. That means you're a real man. If you know what was going on the first run, though, you either are a victim or you're a culprit. So that man painted his beard on his face.
He all smiling and shit too. Come on, man.
And he don't know. Like, you
yeah,
can't
he
tell.
don't. See, I don't understand this shit. It's like you got guys getting their head painted from their barbers. They getting their beards painted on. Like, come on, man. Really? If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Like, God,
No,
man,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's just straight up whack right there.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now.
Fake it till you make it, baby.
Nah,
I got old
not,
and I
not
got
all the
some
time.
gray. I got some gray right here. And I went to the barber shop. I don't go a lot. And he was like, man, let me go spray it down. I was like, oh. But I ain't gonna lie. It made me feel better about myself. So I can understand when girls want to go and get extensions and get their hair colored and get it changed and get it all combed out. He had the little hot comb, you know. Yeah, I can see why y'all like going over there and doing all that unnecessary.
But see, guys
I
doing
ain't
too
gonna
much.
cap. That's too much.
Yeah.
This is too much. You literally
Way
painted
too much.
on your face.
Damn.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Talking about you.
Never.
And Slim said, "Happy late birthday, Alfonso."
Oh, thank you, Slim. Thank you.
Also, y'all, we're gonna put it in every single clip that we clip from this video because we got a process now, and we're gonna be putting either Alfonso's cash app if we can get a hold of it, or we're gonna do TPH. Just make sure you say for Alfonso's birthday. So we're gonna get this out by the end of the week. That way, y'all can bless this game real good if you want to.
Oh.
Silent rock out there.
Yeah.
So the kind of assassin said, "Go and spray it down." Go. It's crazy. I ain't pausing nothing. Not JG out here catfishing them. Hey man, look, I liked it. It made me feel special about myself.
Oh man.
Okay.
No.
What you say?
Nothing.
Oh man.
Well, I tell you, boy, you're brand new out here, boy. Get your girl out. Get your girl.
Man.
Oh man. All right.
All I do is count that cash. I won't
Oh.
bounce that ass. All I do is count that cash. I won't
Yeah.
charge you as long as you bounce that ass.
In front of
Well,
the
from
food
Houston,
town.
Texas, baby. Yeah, that's Houston, Texas, baby.
Yep. Middle of the day,
No,
you got a
no,
girl
no.
dancing on the
No.
pole.
At 1:00, people going back to work from getting lunch at Long John Silver. And you pull up to us, and that's what you see. You know the KFC and the Long John Silver? So, the little combo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you
It's
can't get in the
KFC
water
and
bird because
Taco
that line
Bell.
too. Huh?
It's KFC and Taco Bell that are together. We don't have Long John Silver no more.
You do. It's literally one on. Well, maybe it's just for us.
Yeah,
Anyway.
just for y'all, because we ain't got that shit down here no more.
All right, hold on. So the cat said, "That's your man's Heather out here trapping."
What?
And then Slim just said, "Get the color right and tight." Thank you, Slim. Sometimes I want to look good, man. On my mama, on my hood. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Got the hood right there, making videos.
Strip clubs, you got to remember, stripper arms are not like regular women's arms. They do not know how to touch you delicately. Delicately. That don't sound right. Delicately. Delicately. They don't know how to touch you delicately. Delicately. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my God. If you ain't had that moment, you ain't old enough, bro. Light him in the building. What's up, man?
Hey.
He said that's why I couldn't get into food town. That it was in the parking lot of a food town, wasn't it? That's crazy.
Yep, right in the front.
Man,
like, come
oh,
on,
you know,
man.
Fiesta. Yeah. They said, oh, they still have Long Johns. Like, thank you. I know. I had some this weekend. My wife's like, you're gonna die. I don't care. I like it. Anyway, let's keep it going.
I hope your breath stay with a dookie smell. I hope soon as you get them done, bitch, you break every fucking nail. I hope you wake up and realize you got a tail. I hope when Jesus come, you the only person there he send to hell. I hope your kids go to school and just fail. I hope you open a mailbox.
Not the babies.
This sounds like Kanye West going off when he was talking to DJ Akademiks.
Bitch ain't got no mail. I hope the plug serve you off a broke scale. I hope your house burned down and you can't find no hotel. I hope roaches crawl on you when you sleep. I hope you never have.
I ain't gonna lie, thinking that Kanye West said it is making it hilarious.
Crazy.
Oh man.
It still burn when your ass pee. I hope they steal your car and they sell it cheap. I hope you get a permanent black stain on the bottom of your feet. I hope somebody pour bleach on all your clothes. I hope you get COVID and can't never smell through your nose. I hope your best friend group chat get exposed. I hope your baby daddy beat you for cheating. You ain't even got no hoes. I hope the worst. I hope you're allergic to your shirt. I hope it's an off day for everybody. And you the only one at work. I hope they see boo-boo crumbs when you twerk. I hope they show your
Oh my God.
Oh man, pause.
Dude, I'm
going
definitely,
in.
I'm definitely putting Kanye West's head on that, man. I'm gonna crop it out and put
man.
it over there, bro. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
Damn, that deserves a replay.
You know what? Let's play a little bit.
Oh man,
Let's play a little bit
Said
more. Then
boo-boo
we'll get
crumbs when you
that
twerk.
boy went crazy. We're gonna play this again, y'all. Then we're gonna get into the last topic of the night.
Man,
And then we'll probably play some more reaction if y'all want to hang around. Oh, so the can know him. All right. So he love this guy.
I think he's from Dallas.
Wow. We're gonna do a spotlight. That's what's up. Delicately.
Delicately. That's the word I'm looking for. Delicately.
That shit was funny.
Wait.
Your breath stay with a dookie.
Heather looking at us like we are just like the oldest.
No, man.
Like you being mad disrespectful right now.
No, I'm not looking at y'all no type
You're
of
not
way.
being delicately with my feelings. Look.
I wouldn't have even used it. I would have used the word considerate. I'm not being considerate of your feelings.
It was just a joke.
Jesus.
It was a joke. Don't worry about it.
Funny.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Man, that's okay. Get this guy some milk. Facts. Heather, everything that he's saying right now on this rap.
Nah,
Yo.
No.
Oh man.
He's in the hell. I hope your kids go to school and just fail. I hope you open the mailbox every day and that bitch ain't got no mail.
Got no mail. No mail for you.
I hope your house burned down and you can't find no hotel.
No hotel.
When you sleep. I hope you never have sex, but it still burn when your ass pee. I hope they steal your car and they sell it. I hope you get a permanent black stain on the bottom of your feet. I hope somebody pours on all your clothes. I hope get COVID and can't never smell through your nose. I hope your best friend group chat get exposed. I hope your baby daddy beat you for cheating. You ain't even got no hoes. I hope the worst. I hope you allergic to your shirt.
Bro, put that comment up there.
And you the only one at work. I hope they see boo-boo crumbs when you twerk. I hope they show you.
Wow. Yo.
Oh
That's how you get a reaction to this right there. That boy said, I love this song. Shout to my ex. I hope you see everything in this song and more.
Damn.
It is Slim come with the who hurt you? Who hurt you? Oh man. Y'all can be anywhere in the world right now. If you're here with us, we appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like for the algorithm as we are rocking along and easing on down the road. In case you didn't know what the show is about, we already talked about Kanye a little bit, but we're going to get into the next one, which is Close the Doors. And we're going to get into a deeper conversation called Church Culture. So let's go ahead and get this thing pulled up. So before we actually play the clips that we have, I just want to know, does anybody know anything about this in particular? So we are switching gears right now. So what you think?
Okay, so you want me to give like a brief description of it, or
you can if you like. It's totally up to you.
Okay, guys. So as Jeremy said, we're finna go into this whole mega church issue that happened over the weekend. So Every church got drama. Let's start there because they do. It always be those people that think they so holy, trying to like judge everyone else and stuff, and it's just not cool. The word is hypocrite. There's a lot of hypocrites in the church.
Good word.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. So everyone knows Mr. Marvin, right? He's known for music, but
The song like never would have made it. That song, that's him. That's that guy.
Yeah, he a gospel Christian singer. There we go. That's how I should say. So love that song. Anyways, he was doing a recent sermon.
We actually have the clip if you want to watch it. It's only 4 minutes long.
Requested. Okay, well go ahead, play it.
Okay. I just want them to be able to know what you're talking about. It's out.
Oh, okay. So anyways, he's in the middle of a sermon and he requested for the ushers to lock the doors because he wanted everybody, what is it called, to give their tithes and offerings or whatever.
But not lock the doors, to close
them. Well, yeah, you know what he meant, because this is what they do when you go to church. Okay, guys.
I had some church people jump on me saying, "You can't say he locked the doors."
He didn't lock the doors. But let me tell y'all what my pastor does. My pastor says, "Hey, we're done with worship and we're finna go in to the actual word." So I ask that no one gets up and leaves in the middle of the sermon unless it's an emergency. So therefore, they don't want you getting up and walking around and talking on your phone while they preaching. Like, so, you know, it's like when a teacher closed the door, they don't want you to get up and just leave. So he locked the damn door. Okay, play the video.
Close the doors for me for a quick moment. I want everybody to remain standing quickly. How many of y'all really received something from the word of the Lord tonight? Listen, when you study scripture, you will notice that whenever God did something in the lives of the patriarchs of old, the patriarchs would pause. They would set up an altar. They would offer a sacrifice. I asked each and every one of you how many of y'all received something from the word of the Lord. Everyone in this place said these words, "I did." Because of your acknowledgement of what God did in word, there is an obligation that is attached to that acknowledgement. In biblical days, they offered livestock, grain. That was a type of currency. Note, if you will, I did not say money. I said currency. And this is what God is saying for at least 1,000 of you in the building. And this is simple. I'm not going to challenge you the way Bishop did. I know that there's 1,000 individuals under the sound of my voice that can do what I'm about to challenge you all to do. This is simple. 1,000 people giving what I'm about to challenge will be $20,000. 1,000 people giving what I'm about to challenge you all to do will be $20,000. Now, for those of us who are on the diets, I'm taking you higher, so put it back. I'm a strong believer that leaders lead not only in time, not only in talent, but also in treasure. Leaders lead in time, talent, and treasure. I was taught a long time ago that it costs to sit up here. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all be together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's 4.
All right. So as you can see, he was it. he told them to close the doors. And while it might seem like it's okay, I want you to understand fully what that would feel like in the moment. So let's just show you real quick what that would have felt like in the moment.
Close the doors. Close the doors. Shh. Giving is worship. I need everyone standing up here with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit here. I want the bathrooms up here. I want to see the phone. Y'all start moving. Y'all bring it right now. Come. I'm challenging each of you all down here with $20 seed. Shh. Giving is worship. If I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people move. Shh. Giving is worship. 1,000 people online. You give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy miracle. We should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just from y'all giving. Hallelujah. Usher.
Just to let you know, that's what it kind of felt like. And the sentiment was felt throughout the public. The controversy arose during the 190th Pentecostal Assembly of the World Convention in Baltimore in July 2024. Marvin Sapp asked the attendees to contribute $40,000 to cover the conference expenses. Keep that in mind. To cover the conference expenses. The director to the ushers he said this. He said, close the doors.
Ushers.
And because he told them to close the doors, it led to accusations of cohesion and holding the congregation hostage. Now, here's the big thing. Could he actually hold all these people hostage? Probably not. But it probably felt that way. Because you gotta think about it through the lens of the congregation. And he even took the people that was behind him in leadership by surprise too. They're like, no, y'all gotta pay $100. I need $100 from y'all. and y'all gotta give because y'all on TV. So the public backlash is that social media users have criticized him for his sharp tone and approach, with some liking it to manipulation. All right. So let's see what the chat got to say. So Ken Assassin said, I didn't tell you to have this expensive facts. You don't talk about it. Yeah, I wouldn't have heard one more word after 20K. And then it went to 40. Nah. A lot of y'all would have been like this right here. Hold on. A lot of y'all would have been like this.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that that's right, but I know y'all. I'm not saying it's right, but I know y'all. And there's some clarifications that need to be made. Sapp denied the accusations of it. He defended his actions, explaining that the directive was meant to ensure safety and reverence during the offering and not to control the attendees. But don't take my word for it, because we actually have him on the Ricky Smiley Show.
Did you see that post? People are
So we're going to get into it.
Here's what's trending on the
death threats on you and your family.
Well, let me just start.
Just whatever way you want to start.
Let me just start by saying first, Ricky, I thank you for this opportunity.
Yes, sir.
And fair use.
Show it for you to use your platform to give me a chance to just, add some context.
Yeah.
Some context and clarity to, a clip that, a whole lot of people have seen. Sadly, one of the things that has happened is, people have created a narrative that is absolutely not true. Number one, the narrative was created, excuse me, that I raised money at my church, that I kept the people at my church hostage until I raised $40,000 for me. That's the narrative that has been shared, that I locked folks up in my church, that, I made them give $40,000 and I wouldn't allow them to leave until they gave it to me. And to be honest with you, that is absolutely false.
Yeah.
Number one, that offering was taken last year. This was a service that happened last August.
So he's saying since it happened last year, we shouldn't worry about it, right, Alfonso? It happened last year.
Man.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Should it matter, Alfonso? It happened last year.
Hell yeah, it matters.
That's what I thought. Let's keep going a little bit more. Let's see what else you got to say.
Number two, it didn't happen at my local church. It actually happened at a national organization's international meeting where churches from all over the country, all over the world came together for the purpose of celebrating the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. People took issue with me saying, shut the doors. Understand, I never said lock the doors.
Yeah.
I said, shut the doors. Shutting doors mean that people still have the ability to go in and out. They've taken issue with my tone. And I can honestly say, looking at the video, maybe I was a little more assertive than I should have been. And I can apologize for that. I can apologize for that. But three things I need to make sure people understood. Number one, the $40,000, if it was $40,000 that was raised, was never given to me. That money was raised for the purpose of taking care of the budget for their conference, not Marvin Sapp. Number two, it didn't happen at my church. It happened in Baltimore.
So again, it doesn't matter. It didn't happen at his church. So this would be okay. This would be fine. This would be great.
Three, people take issue with me being firm with the ushers. Anybody that goes to church, ushers one-on-one, that's the first thing they teach you as being an usher, is that there are 3 times you don't walk. You don't walk during the altar call. You don't walk during prayer. You don't walk during the offering. One of the reasons being is because of the sacredness of the moment. But it's also about security. As a pastor, that churches are being robbed. It's happening.
Sure. So he's saying the reason, I just had to throw some comedy in there because it doesn't because everything he's saying after this point has to be comedy. It has to be. He's saying that the reason why he told them to secure it is because there's a threat that somebody will steal. Okay, got you. This was at not at an actual church. It was at a convention center. So, I mean, do conference centers normally have security?
Right?
Yeah.
Some type of security.
Yeah, something, right? So I'm just confused. I don't really understand. I don't understand it. Now, I will tell you that a little unknown secret of the church is that is something that happens. Now, I'll be honest with you. They keep playing music. They say, we're going to keep passing the tray. I get that. But what I don't get is the aggressive tone that came with it and why you think it would have been okay. That's the part I don't get. So, I mean, what do you think, Alfonso, about this?
Man, this guy, I don't know. I just think he's a joke, really. I don't know. I think a lot of people in the church are just like somebody else said, a lot of them are just hypocrites, really. Like, collecting all this money, like, man, A lot of these, whoever they are, pastors, preachers, whatever, they be collecting all this money, buying jets, buying 5 cars, big houses.
Correct.
You know, all kinds of luxuries that they have.
And you know, I'm okay with you having stuff because he's gonna get into sorry guys. He's gonna get into this interview where he's gonna say where his money actually comes from and how his first church he never took a paycheck from, and basically he was giving some of his royalty check to them every month, and how he was a good steward of his money. So, and he does the stock market, he does all this stuff. So that's why he has money. Okay, I get that's fine. That's fine. I don't have no problem with that. But what I do take concern with is when you willingly say some things that you didn't think was gonna get out. You didn't think it was gonna be a big deal. See, he thought it would be okay to talk to people like this in an age where you can't do nothing and it not be on camera. That's where he messed up at, in my honest opinion. Because back in the day, you probably could have got away with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. You could have got away with that. But not when people got these. Not no more. You can't get away with nothing now. The age of talking to people crazy in public is over. You either gonna be a meme or you're gonna get sued. Or you're gonna get death threats, because this is what's happening right now. He's getting death threats against him. And now he has true safety concerns about the staff of his church, because that's where it's coming from. They're calling the church and threatening his life. Now he's upset because he said in the interview, you know, I'm the only parent that my kids have left. And honestly, I think that's messed up. I don't think nobody should be trying to kill you over $20. That's just me. I don't think nobody should be trying to kill you over $20. I think that makes you the fool when you want to crash out over $20. All right. But I do know some people who crash out over $20. That happened in real life. So I can't really say that it doesn't happen. But I'm just saying that's something that you shouldn't do. But even in that instance, I don't think nobody was willing to take nobody to the upper room. I think it would have been some squabble up. Squabble up. But I don't know. How y'all feel about that?
So I think that he should have told people, well, come up one by one or come up to the altar and put your money or whatever, right? Because he was telling them, like, close the doors and everyone walk up that's going to donate. I don't feel like that was necessary, because then you're really putting people on the spot. And that's not cool. Because when you go to church and they pass the bucket around, which is usually what they do at church, you don't really know who put money in there. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes there's money in your bucket. Sometimes the bucket's just going down one aisle. Like, there's really no judgment there. But when you're singly saying, hey, you're going to give $20 or $100, come up here and give it, like, you're singling them out. And what if they don't want people to know? And then another thing is why do you book, what did you say it was, like $40,000 convention, right? That's what you said?
So what he said is that the reason why he did all of that wasn't so that he could get money. It was so that they could pay for the cost of the convention. The
How much
entire
was it?
cost of the convention. He said that if everybody gave what he wanted them to give, it'd be $40,000. How much the actual convention was, I don't know.
Okay,
but
so
go ahead.
Oh my bad, go ahead.
No, you good.
So I don't okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something about me. I am very much so that if you're gonna go somewhere and you're gonna do something, have your money together. Have whatever you need together. Do not go nowhere without any money. Don't get up in your car and don't have no gas. Like, be prepared. If you're gonna be out in them streets, be prepared to be out in them streets. Do not be broke in them fucking streets. Like, stay your ass at home. If you're trying to budget, stay at home if you don't know how to budget, because in them streets, you're gonna spend that money. Like, I wouldn't sit here and throw anything without having it covered. Or at least, you know, when you first plan things, of course, you don't always have the money together, but you pay it a month or 2 months prior to the actual like event date. That's how most people do like big parties, right? So it's like, this is a business. And for most businesses, the facility or the bank or whoever you're getting the money from or needing the space from, they're very lenient when it's a business event. So therefore, it's just like, what was you really doing? You trying to make that money back? Like, it's not, it just doesn't make sense to me the way they try to do that. Like, I don't like it. Like, it's giving you in my pockets and you're not supposed to be. Don't worry about what I got. I'm not gonna give you no money. Like, no. We in inflammation, everyone broke, everything fucking high. Don't nobody got time for that shit. Now I'm not saying that you cannot give money at church, because I give money at church sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes I do. But I'm be honest. Not all the time. They don't get money from me every Sunday. But you know,
I don't give enough to get a W-2 back or I whatever back. I don't do all that.
But I'm not doing no crazy shit, because let's be real. Like, the reality of it is you don't really know where that money is going. You see what I'm saying?
That's
like,
not true.
Yeah,
no,
that money goes.
No.
Okay, that money goes to the
Let's
church.
have discussion.
But where does the church put the money?
This is a good discussion.
You hear a lot
have.
of stories about pastors stealing money
Yeah.
or whatever, which you said yourself.
Right.
So it's kind of
Right.
like, what? Like,
But that's why you have to be a good steward of where you're gonna take your money in the first place. If they're not having a breakdown meeting at the end of every year or at the end of every quarter, like some white churches I've been to.
Yeah, but most churches don't do that. Let's be real.
And you shouldn't be giving.
If you're not in that tight circle,
you shouldn't be
you're
giving.
not gonna know. Because a lot of churches in Houston, they're like mega churches. Like,
you shouldn't be.
They're not as big as Lakewood, but they're a little smaller. But they hold a lot of people in there, and they don't give you no fucking breakdown.
Be giving tithes there. If you don't see, they don't have a plan of what they're gonna do with it, then you're supposed to be a good steward of what you have. Now, if God tell you to do it, okay, I can't do nothing about that. But there are other places you can send your money that are churches that actually do things. They have their agenda, they have their budgets, and if you pay, then they will even let you go to a certain. If you pay a certain amount of in tithes, they have a meeting that's open, and even though it's open for everybody, they'll give you a phone call and say, "Hey, we really want you to be here, so you can see what you're investing in." Now, again, that's only happened with some white churches, okay, that I've been with. Now, there's been an end of the year meeting for some black churches that have that, and it's a general overview. But I'm saying again, if you're going to pay tithes, if you're going to do the building fund that never, ever, ever, never ends, and you never see a 2x4 get put up, then you probably, putting money where it shouldn't be.
Yep.
But true to the nature of all good-hearted people, we got some people that have found a way to make their congregation feel okay about this, even though it wasn't a good thing. So this is the type of church that I would like to be in, honestly. Check this out.
As we get ready to receive our morning time and offering.
Amen, amen. This is the part of service where we ask the ushers to lock the doors. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. We don't do that here. God wants a cheerful giver. Amen.
If you don't want to give it, don't give it to me. We're not gonna lock the doors, all right? We ain't gonna do that. And the crazy part is Marvin Sapp is turning into a meme, and that's messed up because he actually wrote a lot of good songs. He's actually done a lot of good things. When he left his first church, because that interview that I saw, he burnt the deed to the church. which means that he paid it all off before he handed it over to another pastor. That's crazy. So I really think, if I can be honest about this, did he mean for it to go this way? No. At the time, did he feel like he was explaining himself correctly? I think so. I think he believed that he wasn't doing anything wrong. And if we can be honest as people who know the church culture, we know there's going to be a lot of wild stuff that goes on. Don't believe me? Okay.
I think it was more so his deliverance.
No,
like sometimes we say things and they're like we see them one way, but they're portrayed a different way from others. So you know that's a real thing.
All right, well, let's play this and let's see how you feel about this.
This house in the state of Louisiana. According to my tax attorneys, I have the biggest house of any preacher in America. Oh, I paid cash for the home. You want to know how big it is? Yeah. It's 40,000 square foot. Oh my. The furniture inside is worth more than the house. Christmas, I walked outside the front, just walked out, and a man slammed his brakes and, Brother Jimmy! I said, hello, and he threw $5,000 over the fence. The return of the Lord Jesus Christ is not our lack of faith. It's our lack of giving.
I've had more people criticize me over that jet. They still can't get over it. Criticize me over my house. They didn't pay for it. I paid for it. But let me tell you why. That's water on a duck's back to me. And I'm going to give you a scripture. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich. When the glory of his house is increased. Pull that up in the Amplified. Verse 16 of Psalms chapter 49, if you can do that. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich, when the glory of his house is increased.
That's called foreshadowing. That little boom right there when you zoomed in on the woman, that's called foreshadowing. Let's see why.
Well, it's Amplified says it, be not afraid when an ungodly one
got him!
is made rich.
That's true.
When the wealth and glory of his house are increased, and goes on, for when he dies, he will carry nothing away.
Yeah,
his
I understand.
glory will not descend.
See, God, I live in the...
All right, Heather, how you feel about that?
She ate that boy up.
But I'm just saying, like, in the grand scheme of the conversation that we're having, like, some churches do.
See, that's the issue, though. Like, because everyone, most pastors have a nice house and nice cars. Like, that's the reality of it, and that's why a lot of people like don't go to church. And I don't. You don't have to go to church to have a relationship with God. I feel like it's better to put yourself in a place where there are people like you, or their minds
like-minded people.
Like-minded people, yeah. So like if you want to grow your relationship or you want to grow spiritually with whatever you worship, you would put yourself around people that do that. You know what I'm saying? So but you don't have to, because at the end of the day, it's really your personal relationship with whoever you worship, you know? It's not like everyone else's business or whatever. So
the church is dealing with a problem right now. It's a bigger problem because its culture is not saying that it's not supposed to be like everywhere else, but when you got stuff going on like that, then it's like they're basically saying the reason why they have money is because they're blessed. No, you have money because you have a decent salary and you are investing that money in other things.
They got a big congregation. That's what it is.
Correct. And that makes a decent salary.
Yep.
You know,
and that's why
okay. That's okay.
And that's what a lot of people see. Like, that's one of the problems right here. Is like, people see all that and they're like, why do I got to give to the church? They're already filthy rich. So it's like, they've got so much surplus money and you can buy $40,000 house, a freaking jet, and cars, and take lavish trips. It's like, man, when do you ever hear of a church having some surplus money and being like, okay, one of the families of the church, we're going to pay for all your bills for a whole month. All your bills, your mortgage.
Oh, there was a church doing that, remember?
Yes, there was a church that was doing
that. We talked about it, but there's a catch to it.
But But you rarely hear about that. Rarely. You see more of these preachers or pastors, whoever, the head of the church. They just have these multi-million-dollar houses and everything else. So, but yeah.
I'm gonna say it's nothing wrong with having a big house and being a pastor. I don't have no problem with it. I think that the issue comes in when, as you said, you're given the perception that you deserve it or this, that, and the third. People who don't know business don't understand the church. The church is a business. It is a tax-exempt business.
Yeah,
But
it
because
is.
it's a tax-exempt business, there are certain things that it has to run into. And without going into a lot of detail, because I'm ignorant on that, because I will never have a tax-exempt business, so I don't even know how that will work unless we get rid of taxes. Fingers crossed. Anyway, what I will tell you is that sometimes, more times than others, instead of them explaining to their congregation that even though the church is not a business, we have to operate it as a business. So there are business expenses, there are payrolls that you have to pay, security that has to be paid, secretaries that have to get paid. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the church does not close throughout the week.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah, it's open. Who pays the electric bill? Who pays their water bill? Who pays the internet bill? Who pays for the program so that you can live
Well,
stream?
okay, actually, hold on. That was a lie. Small, like mom and pop churches, they'll close.
I
But they still
promise
gotta pay
you,
rent.
it's gonna be 2 or 3 days out the week that church is gonna be open for them to
No,
do
yeah. 2 to 3
administrative
days.
stuff, to have
Yeah.
a Bible study, so the choir can practice,
But
so the
more
mother's
like
committee can
bigger
make pumpkin
churches.
pie.
I know, but bigger churches, like they're open. They like have like open
Schools,
hours, like actual hours. Well,
nurseries.
some of them do, but what I'm saying is they work regular hours, like a 9 to 5, like bank hours.
Right. And they and it doesn't have to be a mega church to do that. Last church I worked at, there was people there all week. They were doing something. They were having meetings. They were going over the budget. They was making sure that they were ready for whatever to come down the way. It was a business. And all I'm saying is that if people understand it, then they'll understand that this pastor, whatever, however you want to put it, either they negotiated a good paycheck or they invested their money well. Or somebody in the church, a financial person, came to the pastor and said, Pastor, I want to let you put you on something. That's just me. But let's keep going. I think it's something else on here too about this. Let's check.
The Lord wants you to give generously
Oh, there it is.
into his church. Amen. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask how come, why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor doesn't have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask. No questions. Just give the money. Get the collection plate right on that side. Nigga, get it around on that side. The Lord wants you to.
Don't be like that. Don't go to church and don't ask no questions. You better ask a question. Slim J in the building said, at the end of the day, I'll pay my tithes and do what I need to do because they have to focus on what their money is going to do and they got to pay, but I pay my tithes. Correct. I'm just saying be a good steward and at least know. At least let them know that you have an expectation of them being a good steward as well. Now, it could mean paying bills, like Alfonso said. It could mean, okay, back in the day, they had a fund called the Benevolent Fund. Y'all know anything about that? A Benevolence Fund? Okay, so Benevolence Fund was used for an assortment of different things. It could be used for if somebody got laid off of work, the husband or whatever, and they didn't have a certain amount of money, they need to cover some bills. They take care of it out of Benevolence Fund. Somebody got sick, medical bills, Benevolence Fund. Somebody kid needed to. Yeah,
I know a church that did that, like when like the parents couldn't pay for like school shoes or something, or like the kids' uniforms, they would go buy it Like they would
But
buy
it
it
was
and then give it to the mom with a gift receipt, or they would help pay a bill, or like if don't
right.
judge, right? We don't judge. If someone went to jail that went to that church, they would bail that person out. But
But that's fun.
it was a small church, like a
But
mom and
that's what
pop
it's
church.
for.
So
Now the kicker of it is that the older churches had an envelope, and on the envelope it had tithes, benevolence, and then it had other.
oh yeah, we used to put something out like that.
And you would write what you wanted to put and where it went,
Yeah.
and that's where it went. That's why everybody couldn't get stuff from the benevolent fund. And sometimes you got. Let me get my horn. Hold on, 'cause I want y'all to understand. Sometimes you got denied. sometimes your problems weren't big enough. Sometimes you didn't have enough votes. Sometimes the deacon didn't like you, and it is what it is.
Yeah, because they vote on it. They get people to vote on it if they're gonna like give you the money or not. That shit was crazy.
Man, why come
Don't ask.
Why come the preacher got a big car? Why come?
Wait, so I have a question. How do y'all see church culture changing with the fact that we have what are they called? Gen Z? Yeah, Gen Zs. And a lot of Gen Zs can't keep a job or
I need a more specific question. It's
like
hard to answer that.
if a lot
Also,
of the
guys,
boomer babies right now,
One second. I'm sorry. Guys, just want to let you know, we know that we are going past the time that we normally go. We normally just do our shows, but we wanted to see and just keep the conversation going as long as possible. If you want to keep rocking with us, if you want to go ahead and get in your pajamas, old folk, because we know we got some old folk that's watching us, and just go ahead and cut the volume down or leave it on, whatever, and go to sleep. We understand. All right. You can trust us to take care of your dreams. But
you cannot trust us.
If you new to the crew, then feel free. Any question that you want to ask, put it in the chat about this subject or the subject before. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and let my co-host know that at any point that you need to leave, you're free to do so. Not holding you here. So, back to you, Heather.
So what I'm saying is, I feel like most churches are. Wait, how do I word this? Most churches have a good bond, right? Like most churches have a lot of older people in them, right? Because older people tend to be more responsible, or they grew up in the church, or I don't know, like they're in faith or whatever. I don't know. But what I'm saying with this new generation, we on bald head whole shit. Like no one really has their shit together.
Hold on. Can we get a rewind and the horn? What?
I know, right?
Hold on.
So what I'm saying is,
can you repeat that, please?
I knew that was gonna be funny. I said it on purpose.
One more time for the camera.
Bald head whole shit. Anyway, like the new Gen Zs, like they don't keep jobs, so how would they be able to fund anything that the church wants to do? You see what I'm saying? And how many kids or how many young adults are really going to church? Like most of them were forced as kids, and now that they're adults, they don't want to go. And then the whole issue with a lot of people, I feel like it's half and half. For some people, still go to church. Some people don't want to go, don't want to give because they feel like, you know, they're funding these big houses and these lavish trips and these nice cars. And it's like, you know, so like a lot of Gen Zs don't go to church. That's my point. So like in 30 years, would there still really be churches? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what do y'all think on that? Because I feel like the church has a strong hold right now because of the older generations. I don't feel like the newer generations are going to keep it like running, if that makes sense. I think there'll still be churches. There just won't be as many.
There's still going to be plenty of churches. Trust me, there's going to be plenty left. Only ones that are probably closed down are the little bitty churches that probably have like 20, 30 people in the congregation. But there's going to be plenty of churches left. They ain't going nowhere.
I also think the same. I don't think that it's going to go anywhere. I think that the makeup of the church is going to change, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But the question that I would pose is the church still going to be doing the same thing that it's doing now? What is it going to look like in the future? If I just had to get into that conversation, you know, like what would it evolve into? Because the church didn't used to be what it is now. That was
Yeah, a
one
lot
point.
of churches are like online and stuff, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, but I'm talking
I
about
feel like
just
they're able to pull more audience that way.
but just what they preached. There was a there used to be
Like
a
the
fire and
preaching
brimstone.
style.
Yes, like the messages. Like there was a thing that was called prosperity preaching, and it started a while ago. And hold on, so the kind of said, "Preach, Heather." And she out here working it tonight. She's doing what she's supposed to do. Close the doors.
No, no locked doors. No locked
We
doors.
got to drop the cash out, and we need if all of y'all can give $20.
Shit, we might stay some shit in here. No, I'm playing. It's all jokes. It's all jokes.
He's making up for 2 weeks.
All of
It's all
y'all
jokes.
give us $20.
Okay, Jeremy.
The cash
No,
out.
for real though. Like for real. I do see what you're saying, because from the churches I grew up going to when I was younger to the church that I go to now as an adult, the preaching style is very different. And I've dabbled and dabbled between Catholic and Christian, and I prefer Christianity, right? But
Christianity, yes.
yeah, but I like where I go now, I really like I feel like I can relate to my pastor when he's giving the word. Like I'm able to grasp it compared to before when it was like, what are we even talking about? Like, you know? But I feel like that has a lot to do with it all evolving, because even Bibles are different now. You know, like they're easier to read, there's breakdowns, there's Bibles on certain things, like, you know, like it's just so much out there now.
Like Hammer said, they don't go because they do online church now.
Yeah, when I don't go to church in person, I go online.
That's
It's
true.
just easier. It's more convenient.
I asked Chatbot, what will the church be in 30 years? And this is what it said. Hold on. Let's go to.
Oh, good. Hello. It's lovely to meet. Hey there. I've got a really great feeling about.
Hi, glad to meet you. I think we're going to do great work
I like the
together.
last lady.
That one?
The last
The
lady.
group? Oh, I
A
already
lady.
picked it now. I already picked it now. It's mine. You pick your own.
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about
You
anything
want
that's
this
on your
one?
mind. I'm ready to go.
Or do you want
Hi
this
there.
one?
I just want to
Yeah,
share
that's
how
fine.
I work with you, and I
This
can't
one?
wait to get started. So what's the game plan?
Yeah. I wanted the lady, but that's fine. Pick the man. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm adjusting it. All right. Let's see.
Okay,
What
so
would the church be?
let's
Yeah.
pull up the comments. Lighthammer said they don't go because they do online church now. Very much true. Then he said, yes, Cliff Notes. And then Soda said these YNs need to find Jesus.
Young Negroes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They need to find Jesus and some common sense.
Yep.
Yeah, no bald head whole shit.
Oh, and that,
Only
and
when
that.
you ain't got your kids, you can have fun.
All right. So it's saying that it's not reading it. Oh, wait. Allow? Hello. Can you hear me, chatbot?
Hello, I can hear you perfectly. How can I help you today?
Okay. Where would the church be in 30 years?
That's an interesting question. The future of the church could depend on a lot of factors like societal changes, technology, and cultural shifts. Some believe that churches might become more integrated with technology, offering virtual services and community building online. Others think that the core values and traditions will remain strong, with churches continuing to be places of community and support. What do you think?
I think it's going to change radically because we have like younger generations that don't have the same type of money. So I don't think ties are going to be the same. What do you think?
You bring up a really good point. Financial support has been a significant aspect for many churches. And with younger generations facing economic challenges, that could definitely impact how churches operate. Some churches might adapt by finding new ways to connect with their communities and support their missions, perhaps focusing more on volunteer work and community service. Others might embrace digital platforms to reach people in different ways. It's definitely a period of change and adaptation for many institutions.
All right. That's what Chatbot had to say. So, but I will tell you what, this right here won't make you go to church. Or maybe it will.
What is going on?
That is a real life horror movie. That's what that is.
This don't make you go to church, I don't know what will.
Man.
Woo. Heather, they gonna make it in time, Heather?
I don't even know what's going on.
It's nothing but them just running down the stairs.
What are they running from?
Nothing. It was just for the real.
It was that 7.7 earthquake in the country.
Yeah.
And the walls were cracking as they were running down. I don't know if you saw
They
it.
was trying to get out of the building.
The walls were literally cracking.
You didn't see that. Okay. It's fine.
No, I seen the cracks in the wall. I was just confused on what they were running from.
All right. That's cool. All right, let's get a little laugh on. Therapist said, the world is not out to get you. Meanwhile, the world is the cart. In case you didn't know, this is a parking lot.
Oh no, it's coming my way. It saw me.
What?
I compel you in the name of Jesus. Be gone, evil spirit. I think he's actually taunting. He's looking for trouble. Uh-oh. Did he find a target? Let's see what's over here. No? You're driving around. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I said he. It might be gender neutral. Oh, is he really coming this way? Is this happening? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is this really? Are you kidding me?
It's like it's sped up. Like what the fuck?
It's like you finna get this work.
That they came all the way across.
Hello, grandbaby Jocelyn.
Now, wait a minute, Grandma. What you doing here? Grandma, it's past your bedtime. Why are you here?
Oh, baby, I got to show them where they get it from. I'm an OG. I'm here to show.
You brought the Holy Bible?
Oh, yes. Wait, let me hide the Bible because God watch it.
Now, why would you bring the Holy Bible up in here?
Because, baby, you got to keep God everywhere you go.
Now, you a real old lady or you just like dressed up as an old lady?
Oh, I'm a real old lady, baby. I'm ready to show you.
You a real old lady for real?
Yes, baby.
How old are you?
Can't tell you that.
You gonna tell me in the next round we're gonna go to the
okay.
Should we go to the left or the right with you? What y'all thinking about?
It's only
Melissa, would they like some old on stage?
Hold on.
Oh,
Really? Fuck it up, sis.
Bitch.
They might like your old ass. I don't know. Can we see you without your hat? You can't take the whole
yeah,
off?
I could. Yeah.
What about the black wrap? Can you take that off?
You want me to take it off?
The black wrap, yeah.
This?
I want to see you. I want to see you. Let me see your neck.
No Adam's apple, baby.
No, your neck look kind of young.
Of course, that's that. I can't tell you my secret. I can whisper it though.
What's your secret?
Them young boys in Atlanta.
The young boys in Atlanta. We're gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna take Ryan. I'm gonna take my chance on some old today. We're gonna go to the right. God.
All right.
Excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute? Sure. You look kind of familiar. Yeah, you do too. But I just wanted to know, are you sure you want your job? You know, your job. Oh yeah, definitely. I want my job.
I think we can all assume that it was a setup at this point.
You need to give it up. They had about enough. It's not hard to see.
Oh my God.
The job is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. That seat belongs to me. The job is mine. I think it's time we got this straight. If it's not great, you'll just stay. It's for a good job or you.
I guess enough of that one.
Now we gotta let her get her too. Hey. All right.
Wow.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed those reactions.
I like
what
the
was your
brain
favorite
one.
one? What was your favorite one? Alfonso and Seth told us hers. What's your favorite?
The one with the shopping cart.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Boring. Live a little.
Oh my Lord.
That granny gonna fuck them young girls up.
That wasn't even an old lady. That was just a young person dressed up as a granny.
No, it was an old lady. Y'all got my thing.
Was it?
That was
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I forgot about these. We got one more, a couple more.
I am one of the women of God who thinks that before you marry a man, you must see his penis. You must see it, you must hold it, you must feel it, and make sure it's working.
Whoa.
Why are you being like uncomfortable like that?
No, I want to make a point. Yes, you do. Let me drink water. Thank you, Awake.
I am.
All right.
For every day that they refused to tell us who was on the Diddy Party guest list.
You knew he was coming back, did he? Take it.
I'm going to oil up one of my bros. And don't think I won't do it. I know where they keep it. It's at CVS. They have it in big bottles. I'll oil up one of my bros. I'll put it on the staircase. No one leaves. All you have to do is write down all the names of the guests from the Diddy Party. People think Diddy's just, he's a good musician. Oh no, he's a rapper. No. Oh, and it starts tonight. For every night that I don't know who was on the guest list, one of my bros gets oiled up. He might even get back shots. My word.
What the fuck was that?
Diddy is our timestamp, man. We are forever bound to Diddy. Whatever happens, we gotta cover it, man. And the Joker has gotten involved. He said for every day. You heard him? For every day.
That was weird.
Don't oil up one of his bros. It's not supposed to be comfortable health. It's supposed to be a problem.
He should have been more dramatic with it. He wasn't really dramatic with it like I thought he was gonna be.
Switch to standard now to keep chatting.
Oh.
Oh, okay. What is your standard voice? Chatbot GPT. Chatbot, can you hear me?
What?
It was talking to me. I know you heard
Jay
it.
Green?
I know you heard it.
I did hear it. It did. I don't know what it said, but it said something about the voice.
Oh, he's not a musician. Oh no, he's a rapper. No. Oh, and it starts tonight. For every night that I don't know who was on the guest list, one of my bros gets oiled up.
So he's just gonna oil up one of his brothers because
one of his bros.
That's not what he meant, Heather. What
and
was
then he said they might
doing?
get back shots. I heard what he said at the end. I heard that.
All right. It ain't
He
just a
gonna be
massage.
smashing. I don't know.
Massage? What you talking about? Goodness. All right. Guys. You
Wait, I can't hear you.
What you say?
I was talking to the audience, but yeah.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, notorious for it. The cutting off.
I'm so sorry you feel that way.
Just settle down. Settle down
Sir.
in the lounge right now. So this is officially the end of the show, and the show itself lasted for almost 2 hours. So, guys, we are going to. I don't know. Are we coming back in a few minutes, Heather? Al?
Yeah, that's what we discussed.
Soda's in that high anticipation.
Maybe.
He's like,
He's over shit.
Soda probably did that because of this.
He might even get back shots.
That's probably why.
If you really want to get Soda off, you got to play the clip from last week with Michael. What's his name?
Oh no, I don't even want to play that. Jeez, I don't even.
Get Soda to really get off. He'd be like, hey, nope.
Yeah, that was a wild. That boy's a wild boy. What happened with that anyway? Oh my goodness. What happened with that? That's a wild. Let's see what happened with that. What was the name of that? What was
Anthony Mackie, and that was from what's that show called? Black Mirror.
Oh yeah. Have you ever watched Black Mirror before, Heather?
No.
What's something that you have been watching? What's something that you've been watching now?
On TV?
Yes.
Like when? Like recently?
Oh my. Okay, Alfonso. What's something that you've been watching on TV? Jesus
I don't watch
Christ.
TV. Okay.
What have you been watching?
Oh, I seen that Tyler Perry movie on Amazon Prime. I seen that when I was sick last week.
A Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, on Amazon Prime, and it was good. I don't know the name of it, but when we come back, I can tell. Oh, actually, let me Google it. Let me tell you. I just watched it. It was good.
Alfonso, what have you been watching lately? Something that you think the viewers might want to watch?
Oh, I don't know if they would want to watch it, but I was interested in it in the show 1893. I think it's part of. I think it's part of Yellowstone or something. I've never seen the actual Yellowstone. Yeah, I've never seen the Yellowstone show, but I heard this is like a part of it or something. So I don't know. I just started watching it.
Let's see a trailer then.
I thought it was interesting. Let's do with that.
An official trailer from Paramount. All right, y'all. We are officially into our review stage right now. So let's see what Alfonso got for his pick for you guys to watch. Let's see. This is 1883.
Oh, 1883. It's something like that. 1893, 1883. Yeah. One of those.
Okay, I got you.
So y'all just sit and watch. You look like you had it figured. Thanks for the help.
DJ Doug?
Yes, sir.
Mind if we speak?
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
Our family's meeting me here tonight and we're headed north.
I'm gonna keep heading north till I find a country's worth the journey.
I admire your courage, but I'm gonna pick a fight you can't win before long.
What's that for?
Not sure. But I sure hate you don't have it when we find out.
This journey will be dangerous all the way to Oregon.
I believe in you. And I believe in that boy. And I believe in our daughter. And that's all.
You can police yourselves, or I can do it.
We don't control them. It's a free country.
That is a free country. That is no man's land, and that's where we're heading.
Anybody else want to fuck with my family? Anybody?
There's only one killer in Fort Worth, and that's me.
New series streaming December 19th, exclusively on Paramount.
How are we feeling about that, Heather? Not you, Al. We rating what you watch.
That's not really my cup of tea.
Okay, so what would you rate it? 1 to 10. If it's not your cup of tea, you don't have to be nice.
5.
Okay, chat. You
It
can
looks
also
interesting, but I'm not into the whole cowboy western movie thing.
Chat, you can also play along too. You can put numbers in there. So this is Al's pick. So you just put AL and whatever you think the number is. We'll tally it all up and give him an average. All right. So you gave him a 6?
5.
A 5. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Tombstone, and I love all the characters in Tombstone. And for whatever reason, I'm gonna give it an 8. So it is. I like it. I love Tombstone. It's one of my favorite movies. So yeah, good job.
And it has a guy from Tombstone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember his name. The guy with the mustache.
Yeah,
there's that deep voice. He does real good in this one.
Oh yeah. So let's see. You got a 6 from her and an 8 from me. Okay.
A 5 from Heather.
Oh. Okay. Why do I keep trying to give you more than one?
I don't know.
All right, so you got 13 so far. The chat might be able to help you out. Got 13. We'll divide that by 2 here in a minute, but we're not going to divide it yet because we don't know if the chat is going to play with you or not. Pause. All right. So Heather already gave me the one that C wanted. So this is a Tyler Perry movie. So let's see the trailer for the Tyler Perry movie.
911.
Hold on. It's buffering.
What's your emergency?
I need the police. Someone is breaking into my neighbor's house.
Police, put your hands up! Put your hands up! Guys!
My best friend's husband was killed by the people that are sworn to protect and serve.
I know how close you and Roger were. I'm sorry this happened.
How am I supposed to move on? I'm not just your friend. I'm your lawyer, and they're gonna pay. I promise you.
Marley, you don't know all the facts.
The facts are that he is dead, and your officer killed him.
You may want to ask what he was doing in that alleyway.
Saying he looks suspicious.
Your neighbor said that your house called her and told her to call 911.
That's a lie.
I have to ask you, is there anything that I should know?
Are you saying there's a cover-up?
What I'm saying, what are the police hiding?
We're desperate. Please. He's not the man they're saying that he is.
They're afraid I'm getting too close. No matter what happens, I need to get answers.
Okay. Duplicity. Alfonso? What do you think?
I would want to watch that. I would say just by watching the preview, I would say I'd give that like a maybe a 7. A 7. I'd go with a 7.
7. Okay. We should use Kevin Samuels down and you can't use 7. But anyway, it's too late. All right, so you got a 7. All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a bias for Tyler Perry and his shows, just because I've been overexposed. I had a roommate that did nothing but watch Tyler Perry plays, so I am burnt out on Tyler Perry.
I hate the place.
Always the same thing, and if I see his name on something, I just automatically it's a no for me, dog. I'm gonna give you a 3. I'm sorry.
No.
And the crazy part about it is, Lighthammer voted for Alfonso's and gave him a straight 10 out of 10. Right now he's sitting at 23 points. And he's sitting at 10. So yeah. I don't know.
I just want you to know that if you do watch it, it's really good. And the end will surprise you because it surprised the fuck out of me. I was like, "What?
But
I didn't see that coming." So you should watch it.
It was a darker skinned man that actually did it. that's how all the Tyler Perry movies end. See, I already told it. See,
no, it's not.
No, I'm sorry, it's not. The darker skinned man is actually the villain. So that means if it's a twist, that means it's a light skinned brother that actually did it this time. Yeah. You don't have to spoil it for everybody.
You're the one over here trying to tell people how it ended. You don't even know how it ended.
I'm just, hey.
It has really good reviews. You should go watch it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
All
right. And I'll be honest with you. There's no point in like playing a trailer for mine. But I'll go ahead and play it. This is what me and the kids have been watching. So hope y'all enjoy it.
Monsters you've never seen before will be brought to life, more powerful than ever. And the battle for the fate of the future will be here. Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie.
This is more than just a duel.
Yugi must face the mysteries of his past.
The time has come, my minions. Arise and conquer.
The secrets of his alter ego.
Yugi, we've only got one chance left.
And his most powerful adversary.
I've waited 5,000 years for revenge.
Could this be the final duel? Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. Everything else was just practice.
All right. Which one do y'all want to go for? That's all I've been watching. Wait, who wants to go first? Let's go ahead. Go ahead.
I think that I would be forced to watch that if my son seen that. So I don't know, like 8.
Okay, 8.
I wouldn't watch it on my own.
Okay, fair enough. Alfonso?
That looks like something I would definitely want to watch. But I would give that an 8 for sure.
Jeez. That put me at 16, but unfortunately, due to the chat liking Alfonso better than both of us, he wins because he got an additional 10 points. So congratulations, Alfonso, on the win.
All right.
Yay.
I want to day off
do the
work.
horn.
Oh yeah, there's the horn.
That's the horn.
Okay. Hold on.
Look at it.
The horn.
All right.
There you
go. I want a day off of work now.
Oh, whoa. Wait a
We not
minute.
management,
Okay,
baby. You better go talk to management. We ain't co-signing that shit.
what are we
He gonna
doing?
be like, Heather and Jeremy said I ain't have to come in. They gonna be
Whoa.
looking at us like,
Right?
what?
Oh,
Y'all.
Hey,
We ain't nobody.
you know what happens when you use my name out of terms. I want to take away. Oh man. Okay, that was cool. Let's see that. Oh, my wife told me that Elon Musk was giving away $1 million to people to vote. And they still lost for a justice seat. No, this is voting. This is like, oh man, I'm butchering it. I think she sent it to me. Hold on.
Wait, what are they voting for though?
Judge from the Supreme Court.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they were
They
doing
changed it and they made more of them. There we are. Elon Musk gives away 1 million ahead of the Wisconsin Supreme Court election. So let me see if Chatbot can help us out with this.
Yeah, I wonder how that works. Because, I mean, and when you vote, it's supposed to be like, you're not supposed to know who voted or something like that, right?
You're not supposed to bribe.
No, but I mean, they're like
That's a
privacy
bribe.
laws. You're not supposed to know who voted.
Oh yeah, you vote anonymously.
Well, here's the crazy part about it. So, billionaire Elon Musk is giving away $1 million dollars to voters in Wisconsin after the state Supreme Court refused to intervene. So they refused not to do anything about it. They said Musk announced the prize earlier. So basically they had a drawing and he announced the prize earlier this week ahead of Wisconsin's tightly contested Supreme Court election to be held on Tuesday. And the Attorney General, Democrat John Carr, had sued to stop the giveaway, arguing that Musk was violating state law that bans gifts in exchange for voters. The race, which could flip the control of the state Supreme Court to the Republicans, have been a flashpoint and the most expensive judicial election in American history. I mean, if the prize is $1 million, obviously. All right. Speaking at a rally, Musk said that he just wants judges to be judges before handing out $2 million payouts to voters who signed a petition to stop activist judging, or quote unquote activist judges. So he's giving out their money.
Yep.
Carl tried to argue that the giveaway was an illegal attempt to buy votes, like Heather just said.
It is.
Musk lawyers in response argued that Carl is restraining Mr. Musk's political speech and curtailing his First Amendment rights. Musk lawyers added that the payments were intended to generate a grassroots movement in opposition to activist judges, not to expressly advocate for or against any candidate. And that was my initial statement that I made to my wife when she brought me up about it. He didn't say who to vote for. He just encouraging people to vote. I guarantee you, if I haven't voted in 10 years, somebody say you come up here and say you gonna vote, I'm gonna give you $1 million. I bet you I'm gonna vote.
Yep.
After two lower courts sided with Musk, which means to two different courts, he won. Carl begged the state Supreme Court for an 11-hour reprieve, but the top court unanimously decided to not hear the case. So Elon Musk won 2 times, and he's like, "Please, Supreme Court, help me." And he's like, "Nope." So we want to get that money too. Musk and President Donald Trump have endorsed the conservative candidate. Now let's go ahead and fast forward. And despite that, Musk has donated $14 million to his campaign, to Judge Schumer, I believe that's how you say it, campaign, as the race proves to be the most expensive judicial race in history, with $81 million in total spending. But despite all this support, the judge was trying to distance himself from Musk. And the judge actually said this: "I have no idea what he's doing. I have no idea what this rally is." So he's trying to distance himself from Elon Musk. And this is not the first time Musk has announced the giveaway to voters. Last year, he similarly offered a cash prize of $1 million a day to voters in Wisconsin and 6 other battleground states if they sign a petition supporting First and Second Amendment rights. A judge in Pennsylvania ruled that the giveaway was legal, saying that the prosecutors failed to prove that it was unlawful. So,
but it's really bribing.
How? Explain. It's time to do.
Now we got the debate.
He doesn't have to handle that very delicately.
God damn.
That's the callback. I love a good callback. If you're late to the party, you missed a lot. You missed a lot.
I
feel like it's bribing.
Why?
Because basically you're telling people, hey, come vote and I'm gonna give you money. Like, people are supposed to vote because they want to. They did the research and they feel like the person they're voting for is best fit based off their needs.
He's not telling you to vote for one person in particular. He's saying go vote.
I get that. So it makes it sound like, oh, it's not that bad. That's why no one's doing anything about it. But it's basically bribing.
Okay, let me ask you a question. New York strippers or some set of strippers allegedly somewhere was saying no voting, no yucking. So they were withholding the good for the vote. So you had to go vote or you're not going to get no good. How you feel about that?
That's still bribing.
Huh?
That's still bribing.
Oh, so you don't agree with that either?
So instead of money.
So you don't agree with that either?
Say that word on here.
I mean, you saw me censoring myself, but do what you want to do, I guess. I mean,
yeah,
if they say something about it, I'll be like, well, he has one, so what's the problem, man?
Oh.
Just what you gotta say. Just
what were them bald head hoes saying?
I mean, you literally call people hoes. Like, people that go to church. Like,
I wasn't. This is for entertainment purposes. I was playing. God.
For educational purposes. People go to church and bald headed hoes. Got it.
No, it was entertainment purposes. I was just it was just good old time we were playing. But I think that is bribing because you know that someone wants it and you're like, go vote and I'll give it to you. That's bribing.
That's
I ain't gonna give it to you if you don't.
That is persuading. And I don't know what's wrong with persuasion. Because aren't you the same girl that? Okay, don't worry about it. Because one of these, it was one of the nightcaps when we had a whole bunch of people on the panel, and you were saying something about what was he saying, Alfonso? Because if I get it wrong, he's gonna be like, I ain't say that. They said something about like, what were we talking about?
It was the nightcap, and we're talking about why women don't post their spouses or the person they're dating. That one,
I guess.
Maybe that might have been it.
Okay, and what did I say?
I don't remember what you said. Honestly,
I don't remember now.
I don't think there's anything wrong with being stingy or being celibate or whatever you want to call it, because you want to filter out that the person really wants to be with you because of your personality more so than the cookie, because sometimes when you do that, it becomes lustful and lust overcomes love. So, you know, but I mean, it's in that sense, it's kind of different though from bribing. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I lost train of thought now. So whatever.
I'm sorry. Because you saw this halfway naked woman over here?
That's his wife. I told you that.
Yeah. I didn't believe you.
But there was like reports that she was going to divorce him.
really be
He look
dressed like
cold.
that?
She look cold, bro. Like
She probably is cold. I don't know why she keeps going out naked like that. He'll be dressed, like fully
Mm.
dressed, and she'll be naked, and it's just like, bro, what are you doing?
like I mean, she's not naked, but
He's got on very little clothing.
yeah. I think Kim look better, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
They kind of look the same, but yeah.
they resemble each other, is what they're saying.
Oh, sorry, pal. I think I just trampled on one of your vegetables.
A tomato is a fruit.
What'd you say?
A tomato is a fruit. So are avocados, cucumbers, and olives. All fruits.
Huh. You're pretty smart.
Do you think I'm smart?
Sure.
Do you want to see how smart that I am?
You know what? Maybe another day. I'm not really in the mood for it today. But...
Have a magnificent day. But also putting strawberries on the top of waffles.
Look at you.
Okay.
What else is fresh today?
Tomatoes are fresh.
They look good.
So, hey, produce. Thank you for that information over there about the fruits and vegetables and...
You're welcome. My mama said those are not good for you.
This? Well, your mama sounds like a smart person, too.
Thanks.
Huh.
Hey, he's, the hugging.
He's a hugger.
What's that about?
It's just his way of being friendly.
Hi, Mr. Campbell. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Even when I'm doing bad, I'm doing good.
I was being honest with you, produce. I'm not fine.
But are you sick?
I don't think so.
Maybe you just need to smile. A cheerful heart is good medicine.
Where'd you get that? A bumper sticker?
You told me that I was smart. Remember?
Yeah.
You want to see how smart I am? They label one of these fruits and vegetables with some numbers on them. But I know the number on the top of that melon.
Okay, go.
4329.
Yeah, that's impressive, produce. Good job.
Pear, orange, 4422.
Yep, correct.
Banana, that's the easy one, 4011. Got an apple, 4135. Orange, 96, 69. Tangerine, 3144. Greenwich Smith apple, 4017.
Yeah. I'm really impressed. I mean, you're kind of like Rain Man or something.
Like tomato Batman.
Oh. Oh.
You're proud of me because I'm smart.
I'm sorry, Mr. Campbell. You didn't realize he was bugging you. What did I tell you about hugging the customer? Man, you get back to work, young man. You have a nice day, Mr. Campbell.
Oh, you too, thanks.
I'm sorry about the hug.
Like I said. Hey, produce. I'm impressed.
Can't absorb these kind of losses. Wars in the game.
All right, how y'all feel about that?
That's pretty damn good.
It was cute.
Remember?
It was cute.
I mean, he memorized all those the produce.
Impressive.
Yeah, the numbers. I was like, damn. I only knew the banana one, 4011. That's the only one I knew.
You knew that one?
Yeah.
Wait.
Because of HEB.
You know the numbers for the bananas?
Wait.
For the bananas.
Yeah, you could weigh your own fruit and you put it on the scale and you have to punch in the
Alfonso,
number.
the bananas. You know
Yeah.
the number for the banana to get the banana?
Because you had to like.
It's going over his head.
No, it's not going over his head. He's just not fighting it. I ain't mad at it. Okay. All right. Banana. Got you.
So you love bananas. It's safe to say you love bananas.
Bananas are good.
I mean, the one for peach is $14.82.
You don't know.
I ain't gonna help you.
You appear to be wearing the wrong beret. Actually, I don't think I am. Every single one of these men smells of alcohol. They've just attended the funeral of 21 comrades, so we'd have taken a drink by now anyway. And the reason I personally object to the maroon beret is that it makes us look the same as every other parachute regiment in the British Army. As this parade has probably already proven to you, sir, we are slightly drunk, opinionated, and borderline insubordinate delinquents. And our unique ability is to operate behind enemy lines without regulation in any way we see fit, inflicting the maximum amount of damage on an unsuspecting enemy without being directed by central command. If I hadn't made that wee speech to your face when I had the chance, sir, I would have regretted it. I cannot afford regrets.
Men like these should not be ordered to simply run at machine gun. It is an abuse of their courage. You have my personal permission to carry on wearing your sand-colored beret, just so long as you keep winning. Await further orders, Major Perry Maid.
You appear to be.
That reminds me of Heather and her crew until she started complaining. When she
I'm
started
sorry, what?
You see, not them, but when she ain't complaining, she just like that dude right there. Her job is to go behind enemy lines and inflict as much damage as possible while we at work. Find them units, get them done.
I've been riding the fuck out of them units, to be honest. Like,
but
geez.
when she started complaining, then yeah, I have to disown you.
ID?
I
left my.
Think twice before speeding in the UAE.
What is
Dubai police. Wow. The police cars were Lamborghinis.
Oh.
I mean, that was a Formula F car. So, I mean, if he had a straightaway, it would have been over here. So,
right.
Too much money.
Alfred tells Bruce that Batman was never real and he was just a delusional patient in Arkham Asylum. He reveals Bruce killed his own parents and the villains he faced were the other doctors who tried to cure him, but Bruce portrayed them as villains for some reason. Later, he wakes up and comes across a penny and a toy dinosaur, which resembles the ones in the Batcave. However, this only enrages him and he yells that he won't believe that his life as Batman was all a lie. He meets with Alfred and asks him how he knows all these languages and martial arts, but Alfred explains that he learned it all from the psychiatrists who work here. He tells Bruce that he brought something which will hopefully help him believe the truth. As
Kid, said, "Hey Coco, don't act like you don't know the number for the banana."
What?
Somebody calling you out.
Actually, I used to work at Kroger's and HEB, so I do know a couple of the produce numbers, but that's not here or there. Fun fact about me.
Okay.
As he pulls out the Batman suit, which is just a cowl and a jacket made to restrain him during shock therapy. Alfred begs him to finally see the truth so they can finally go home together. However, Bruce puts on the suit and attempts an escape where he almost succeeds, but Alfred and the others stop him. Alfred approaches him, saying there's nothing out there in the real world and everything has been destroyed. He admits that Bruce was right all along, and he is in fact Batman, but Alfred built this simulation to protect him from the outside world. They hug and Batman goes out to roam the post-apocalyptic world alone. He ends up running into Joker's head in a lantern. They form an alliance and Joker provides Bruce with valuable information about the political and economic state of the world right now. The duo travel to the Fortress of Solitude and get rescued by a Superman droid that takes them to Lex Luthor. Lex reveals to Bruce that the Superman of
This is a really long short.
this world was killed after he deemed him as a public threat, allowing a villain named the Omega to take control of Earth by using the severed head of Darkseid in the anti-life equation. Lex Luthor realized his mistake and attempted to bring another Kal-El from a different universe, but failed. Eventually, Joker became Batman's Robin, and they both teamed up to take down the Omega. The evil Batman traps Bruce and beats the living shit out of the Joker until Bruce begs him to stop. The Omega then takes off his mask, revealing that he is the original Bruce, and the Batman we knew was just a clone. They engage in a fierce fight where Batman overpowers the Omega and impales him in the chest. Later, Bruce goes through with Luthor's plan and a spaceship lands in front of him. The doors open and Batman grabs a baby Clark, hoping to raise him to be the new savior of this planet. Alfred tells Bruce that Batman was never real.
That's some Blackwater stuff. Okay. All right, guys.
All right, we're playing against
a few more.
The man picks up a tiny object.
Out of here.
Whoever says Steph Curry isn't clutch, show them this. Curry brings the ball up the court, already getting full court pressure from KCP, making it tough for him to get into position. He passes to Butler and immediately cuts into the perimeter. As he moves inside, both he and Pajemski signal for post to get the ball at the top of the key. Post steps out, receives the pass from Butler, and at that moment, he bursts out to the three-point line to take a pass. Meanwhile, Podziemski sets a screen. Draymond comes off it while Wendell Carter Jr. follows him. Draymond then moves towards Curry, setting a strong screen that forces Carter to switch on to Curry, denying him any space beyond the arc. Curry very quickly signals for another screen, this time from Post. Post doesn't fully set the screen. Instead, he slips it and cuts to the basket. The Magic, fearing Curry's shooting threat, send both Banchero and Carter to double him after the pick and roll. Curry reads it instantly and dishes it to the rolling Post, but as Post enters the lane, Orlando's defense collapses, closing off any easy finishes. Post is patient and kicks it out to Podziemski, who is wide open for the three. But Franz Wagner reacts quickly, closing out to deny the shot. Podziemski drives into the paint. Meanwhile, take a look at Steph. Steph is already relocating, trying to get open on the wing, but Banchero stays glued to him, denying any space. As Banchero surveys the court, it opens up a key moment. Banchero is so focused on the ball, watching Podziemski, likely expecting him to force a shot or dump it off to Draymond. But Steph notices it. With 4 seconds left on the shot clock, Curry cuts back to where he started, catching Banchero completely out of position. Pod sees this and fires the pass, and Steph catches it and sets his feet. Banchero tries his hardest to deny the three, closes out hard, but Curry stays calm, pump fakes, and Banchero flies by him. With 1.5 seconds on the shot clock, Curry lets it fly. Bang! Buzzer-beating three. Whoever says Steph Curry isn't clutch...
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get some closing thoughts going. Let's see. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first. That's cool.
All right.
But yeah, today episode was fun. A little long, but it was fun. And just want to say thank you to everybody. And like and subscribe to all of our social media pages. And thank you.
All right. Hello there.
Okay, thank you guys for rocking with us for 2 hours and 25 minutes. I think this is the longest we've streamed. And wait, Jeremy, are we still coming back up or no? We're done?
If we do come back up, guys, we're going to take a 5-10 minute break to see where we at. We will do a quick little notification to come back up. So if you are doing something, let us know in the chat. Let's say, hey, yeah, we want you to come back up. But we do plan on it. But we'll see.
I want to say thank you guys for all of the chat engagement that we had today. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Make sure you like our video so that we can get into the algorithm. And if there's anything you would like for us to cover, or you want just one person to cover, whatever it is, you can always leave a comment on one of our videos and we'll reach back, or hit us up on Instagram.
All right. Guys, at the end of the day, it's always you versus you. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Make sure that you are doing what you need to do so you can accomplish what you want to accomplish. If you're not happy with your life, you need to do something about it. Stop sitting and waiting and being a passenger in your own story. You're not here just to exist. You are here to thrive. You are here to take prisoners. Be the king or the queen you're supposed to be. I love you guys. We'll see you when we see you. Ciao.